You are experiencing the Kathryn Dunn Show. Please welcome today. We have Matt Capazzi, Augusto, Greg Gorman, my mom, Bull is in the house, so is Tucker, and so am I. And so's some gray guy we don't know the name of. All right, I've got an exciting update from last week. I don't know if you all remember. We got a message from Big Texas saying that Snug is human. And now we've got some proof that Snug is human. This is Snug, this collage. I do respect the privacy dots.
I don't get it. Why do people say that Snug is human?
Well, that's a very good question, Matt. Perhaps I can enlighten you with this next photograph right here.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. He totally looks like a therapist.
Yes, he does.
Mama dog.
And Greg, please do that again.
This?
Yes.
This is incredulous dogs. Incredulous Snug. Like
He is human.
Yes. Yes, he is. Thank you,
So
Big Texas.
your owner left you alone for 5 minutes. How does that make you feel?
Aw, he's a little therapist. All right, so that was Snug, our human friend. And now it's time for my mother's favorite thing.
Whine and whisper, light ASMR.
Where you all get to guess what I'm drinking based on how it sounds.
Football season is almost here. I'm stoked.
Still water.
I can see a bottle of water.
I think it's using the 9 iron.
Fizzy, non-fizzy, only question.
It's flat water for those of you at home.
Wow.
Who guessed?
Those are vodka.
Yeah.
What a great way to kick off the show.
With some flat water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
You've got to. All right. Bull, are you ready for this next segment?
You might be careful about drinking water, though. I hear it contains the hydrogen monoxide.
Oh, really? I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah,
but I know it's
the
got
hydrogen
microplastics.
monoxides. The hydrogen monoxide is in all water, apparently, that we drink.
As Greg takes his silver straw. All right. Bull, are you ready?
Sip.
Yeah, your sippy cup.
My safe sip.
Oh, is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
What's the difference between hydrogen monoxide and hydroxide?
Yeah,
Or
Augusto.
are those the same? What?
Well,
No, I was talking about dihydrogen monoxide, not hydrogen monoxide. That's a very big difference between those two.
Well, wouldn't dihydrogen monoxide be H2O, which is water?
That's the joke.
Oh my God.
You got it. You too.
Hi, I'm gullible. What's your name?
I didn't even catch it, so you win. All right, now it's time for Are You Aware? And Do You Care? The segment where we ask, are you aware and do you care? Starting with 109, or whichever one you got.
We've got the dump truck. The dump truck. Are you aware and do you care that a dump truck leaves a giant hole in the covered bridge when it crashes into the river in Maine?
I definitely care. Because it reminds me of the Beetlejuice Bridge.
The Civil War covered bridge.
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Destroyed history.
Yep.
Totally.
Big old dump truck.
Dumps like a truck.
Are you aware, do you care that the iconic Coney Island cyclone was placed out of service indefinitely on Friday after the 97-year-old roller coaster malfunctioned?
No.
Wow, end of an era.
Indefinite.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I was aware.
Wasn't aware. Sorry to hear it.
Scared. Now I could say, oh, I totally go on it. Oh, but it's closed. Oh,
that's too bad.
Let's pour one for our homie, the cyclone.
Poor thing.
Are you aware, do you care that Lily Allen's admission about returning her dog to the shelter has not gone down well?
I'm aware, and I care.
Wasn't that because it ate her passport?
Yep. and ruined her
who is
life.
this?
An actress.
Oh, okay.
But she can't take care of it. Then like
Lily Allen.
that's the best. I feel like that's the best.
I mean, it's
what
not the
to do
worst thing in the
that
world.
scenario.
Oh, I
To be
thought it was
honest,
a
I mean-
COVID deal.
I almost feel like the dog's probably not in good hands with this person.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Are you wearing? Oh, you don't.
No, go.
Are you aware? Do you care that NYC is selling Upper West Side apartments for less than $175,000?
What?
There's a catch.
What is it?
Got to read the article.
Google it.
Are you aware? Do you care that Wonderland lives on with a new owner of popular UWS tea shop?
Yeah, Alice's Upper West Side
Yeah.
tea room.
Yeah,
Are you aware?
Mm-mm.
I was aware, but I don't know the
I'll have to
details,
Google
and
it.
I'm not going to find out.
Yeah. Go to DKS. Are you aware? Do you care? And you can read it.
And then you can
Are you
tell
aware?
us
Do you
about it.
care? Yes. Are you aware? Do you care that the passenger was arrested at an Australian airport after he left a stationary airliner through the emergency exit and walked on the wing?
Now that's a day.
That sounds like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
There's a man on the wing of the plane. An Australian man. He's breakdancing. Poorly.
Yeah.
Ray Gun can't get over her time of fame is up.
There's an all-sitting breakdance on the wing of the plane. Crikey.
Are you aware? Do you care that 5 bodies found in a sunken super yacht off Sicily as search continues?
Very much
Yeah.
aware. Very much aware. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God. Yeah.
Wasn't one of those guys
That's
a
such a-
tech mogul?
Yeah, what it was,
Yeah.
he was a tech mogul. The other two people, his daughter was the other one. And there were two people, a lawyer and his wife. And the lawyer, they were celebrating because he had just gotten him off on some fraud charge.
Hmm.
So they were celebrating the victory in court. And that happened. And at the same time, or like a day or so before, one of the other, I don't know, defendants in this case, or
Mhm.
somebody else was, to this, had an accident and was hit by a car or something. So you could really chalk this up to conspiracy.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, interesting. I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Pretty aware.
This is up your alley, Catherine.
Yeah, it
So
is.
that might be a story that we continue to follow.
And the thing
Or
with the
maybe we shouldn't for our safety.
the thing-
Whoever
the thing with- the thing with
wants
the-
him dead apparently has the power to control tornadoes.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, TKDS, you're next.
They didn't see, if they didn't see the thing come out of the water or something that spun this boat, they would have thought that it was a conspiracy.
Wow. Life's
Yeah, but-
conspiracy.
But it was, yeah. But now they are.
I mean, maybe
charging
it's
the
freaking
crew-
Storm from the X-Men doing it.
Yeah, they're charging the crew members with involuntary manslaughter or something like that because of this. Because I don't know, I'll tell you why. Because the owner said that there were doors that when you have a storm, you're supposed to have these doors closed, and they didn't do that. And if they did that, the boat wouldn't have sunk.
Wow.
Oh. Ooh.
That hurts.
There's a lot going on with this.
So maybe
so
it
you're
is a
aware.
conspiracy.
And the moral of the story is don't piss off Poseidon.
There is that.
There's one body still missing.
No, they finally found him.
Well,
I thought it
that's
was
what your
daughter.
story says. Just one body.
Okay, well, maybe
You
I'm
need
wrong.
to update. Need to update. Are you aware? Do you care? The fitness guru Richard Simmons' cause of death was revealed.
What was it?
It was accidental. I think
Yeah.
he fell because he had a heart attack.
Yes,
So you had a heart attack.
Yeah.
died at 76.
Conspiracy. Conspiracy.
Definitely.
Cover up. Government cover up. He knew too much. He knew about the cyclone.
Yeah. He knew about the yacht incident, so they offed him.
Yeah, he found out that Snug was human, so they offed him.
Are you
Sad.
aware? Do you care that Jennifer Lopez files for divorce? And I think we read this last week, maybe, from Ben Affleck after 2 years of marriage.
It'd be really funny if it wasn't actually sad. It's sad and funny at the same time.
Why?
I didn't even remember that they were together. Like I was.
It's sad because
even
clearly
aware.
there's something there between the two of them, that they've gone back twice. You know what I mean? I mean, something is there, and yet can't make it or whatever. It's sad. I mean, their egos, their whatever. Who the hell knows? I don't know. There's so much, crap out there with what's going on. It's like it's nobody's goddamn business. To me, it's just sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't give two shits less about the lives of these rich people.
There's that, but it's sad.
Okay, and are you aware? Do you care that that's the end of it?
Oh,
Aw, thank you.
Oh,
I care. I like these segments.
All right, now it's time for us to ask, are you out of your fucking mind? The segment
what
where we
now?
ask, are you out of your fucking mind? All right, guys, pop off.
What if you're like a friend of yours and you text them about a plan that you have together, and then they like take 4 days to text you back, and then after they text you back after 4 days when you're trying to make plans, they're like, "You texted me too early in the morning. Are you out of your fucking mind? You took 4 days to text back."
Nice.
if you're a neighbor and I ask you to turn down your TV, and then you do turn down your TV, but then the next day you turn your TV back up to when it was too loud, and I have to ask you again to turn down your TV, and then are you out of your fucking mind? Like, just keep it to that level where it wasn't too loud.
When you're my neighbor and I tell you I know exactly what TV show you're watching in the middle of the night and you just continue to watch it loudly, are you out of your fucking mind?
If you're my neighbor and you let 7 dogs out at 5 a.m. and barking before you go to work, are you out of your fucking mind?
Got 7 dogs, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yep.
When you're me and you plan a picnic at a particular park and you invite everyone to that particular park, and then you drive all the way to the wrong park, and then you go to the right park, and then you leave that park because you forgot something, and you drive to the wrong park again. Are you out of your fucking mind?
No, they're not so clever.
Aww. When you take up 2 spots because you're an asshole and you know that this is a tight street, are you out of your fucking mind?
Definitely.
Anyone else got any more?
Nope.
No one's dealt with anything? Bring this up again. When you knock someone over into 2 people and don't apologize, are you out of your fucking mind?
No, just rude.
Nah, that bitch needs to die. All right, guys. This was the segment where we asked.
I think you said something darker than that before.
What did I say?
I think I remember you talking about this, and you were like, "I hope that bitch, hope her family dies or something."
Well, we discussed it, and you were like, "I hope everyone she loves dies," and I said, "Thank you."
I think that. No, I think you said that.
Well, we both said it. We both meant it.
Who among us hasn't wished that bitch's loved ones had died?
Yeah, because then she has to live with the pain. I don't know. She's dead inside.
Wishes death. Catherine wishes death upon a lot of people.
I know. I think I started COVID. Like, I wonder if I did COVID. I feel bad. Oh, yeah. All right.
When you wish people dead that you start a global pandemic, are you out of your fucking mind?
And scene.
All right. Now it's time for uplifting animal news with Matt Capazzi.
All right. Well, first for some not so uplifting animal news. Some headlines. Bird flu now infecting domestic cats across the United States.
Really?
So that's too bad.
That's very bad.
Also, rest in peace. Charlie, the great horned owl, who escaped his enclosure during Tropical Storm Debbie, has passed away. So rest in peace, Charlie the owl.
That's sad.
Yeah. And also, Sven and Magic. Well, they were a gay penguin couple, and Sven passed away at age 11. So rest in peace, Sven.
Also sad.
We'll be here for you, Magic.
Yeah, if you need a shoulder, we're here.
Magic, if you're out there and you're hearing this, you need anything, give us a call. We all love you.
Heck yeah. And now on to more uplifting animal news. So imagine having a tumor on your face that weighs 7 pounds.
Oh,
Well, that's what what do you call it? What's his name? A dog named King had. So King was found. He was in a crappy situation. He was saved from that situation, and he was brought to a facility, and they took care of King. And then after they did the surgery, they were taking King for a walk, and they passed a construction site. And King immediately connected with one of the construction workers. And the construction worker is going to adopt King. So King is having a very good month, I have to say.
oh my God.
Yay, King.
Yeah. I mean, when I say uplifting, I mean uplifting. The Berlin Zoo, they have a giant panda named Meng Meng. And for the second time, Meng Meng has given birth to a pair of twins. Let me see. The original pair of twins, her first twins were born in 2017.
Oh, that makes more sense. I thought it was like the same twins when you were like the second time. I was
No,
like,
those would be the Wonder
same
Twins.
twins twice. That was.
Yeah. So hey Meng Meng, congratulations. And then also, there's a doctor in Buffalo who has a plane, and he uses his plane to rescue dogs from kill shelters. The doctor's name is Dr. Brian Rambaran. He's a urologist based in Buffalo. And let me see. He basically, yeah. Dogs are in kill shelters, and he flies into the rescue, and then he takes them to I don't know. He saves them. So, Dr. Rambaran, you are a hero, and thanks for helping those dogs out. And then, last but not least, I don't know if this is uplifting. It might be annoying, actually.
Annoying
in
animal news.
In Monterey, California, there's been a flood of sea lions at one of their beaches, and there have been so many sea lions that they actually have closed the beach indefinitely. The sea lions have completely taken over, and people are just like, no, it's all you. You're good. You want it, you got it. So the sea lions have taken over a beach, and so if there are updates, we'll let you know. That's it for uplifting animals.
What are they doing on the beach? Are they just lying around?
They are. That's adorable. Let them have it. Good for them. They deserve their beaches if they want it.
Yeah.
Now it's time for Tattle Tales, where we all talk shit about our pets. All right, how's Mitzi doing?
Mitzi's good. She's right here.
Mitzi Cam, it's time for a Mitzi Cam. She looks like a little goddess with that thing behind her head.
Yeah.
Thought it was a cone of shame at first.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's her little I don't know. She sleeps in there. So that was a Christmas gift, and she likes it. It's she can roll up and fall asleep in there.
What a precious girl.
Yeah. So pretty much same old.
Look at her.
Yeah, she's doing well.
Look at that face. Mitzi Cam. So good. Such a good woman. And how about you, Mom?
Nothing. I'm not. Well, I'm dealing with Anita's dog, a cat, while I'm here, and he loves my feet and still bites them.
I love him.
He's the weirdest.
He's such a big,
Well, I
beautiful
should say
weirdo.
weird. He's a big weird weirdo. He
The
definitely
dog
is.
is a foot guy.
Cat?
No, it's a cat. Sorry, cat. But he's got a
Cat.
foot fetish. Loves my
Cat is
feet.
a foot guy.
Loves my feet. Not my mother's, just mine.
What a little
So wait,
weirdo.
does that pet
I can
So
pet
does
him with
that
my
pet-
feet. I can't pet him with my hands.
give a petty?
I know.
Meh.
Just a bitey.
Maybe he's
He
trying
likes
to
to-
trim your nails.
No, he likes to bite. So, and back home, the other one is wailing. She just keeps screaming all the time, and
Wow.
and is so happy. The boys, whatever. She's happy to be alone, kind of.
Hmm.
But the two cats are getting along, which is very strange.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
What can I say? The boys are gone, so they're stuck with each other, sort of.
Yeah.
Was the cat wailing when more of her fellow pets were around?
Yeah?
Yeah, she's been howling for a while, and we think that she is either deaf or hard of hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Poor thing. Augusto, are you
Yeah.
still thinking of getting rats?
Maybe. I get that.
Hi,
They're very cute.
Catherine. They had nothing cute about them. They have those nasty tails.
No, they're precious.
Okay.
Precious, precious, precious. And Greg, are you still dead inside?
Yes, I can report. Oh, my on behalf of my boss, he has kittens that will apparently suck on his eyelids in his sleep.
They're so
get
cute
that.
when they do that.
Oh,
And that not if it's you, to
No,
someone
I've
else.
had that. They do. It's not the eyelid. They suck on the lashes.
ugh.
For
Oh,
what
no.
reason?
Oh, okay.
Weird.
I don't know. They just do. I remember Pepe, the little chihuahua that Carmen had. He used to suck on my eyes like this.
What a little
Out of your
weirdo.
fucking minds.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the cat,
I mean,
when the cats do it, if they go for your cheeks, they actually, or your eyes, they're going to eat them.
okay.
They
So
usually want
we're
you to
getting
be
into
dead.
it.
when they do
We're
it.
getting into a topic where pets have fetishes. I'm sensing this.
Yeah.
I don't kink
Fetishes.
shame, but you know.
Pet fet life.
Yeah.
Fetishes. Yeah,
Yeah.
someone said it, not me.
Yeah.
Only pets.
Oh my
Yeah.
All right, and now it's time for
Ooh, that reminds me.
and the word to get started is fetish.
Fetish makes me think of feta cheese, and how
Yeah.
I feel like it's very hit or miss on food.
Feta or fetish?
Feta.
Oh.
I guess a fetish would be hit or miss on food.
Feta cheese reminds me of a deli.
A
Feta
deli.
cheese reminds me.
A deli reminds me of the time I went into a deli and this woman pulled out money from like the inside of her tits. And like, I think that same deli had like a sign that said no tit money after that.
Oh. Wow.
A deli
So
makes
it's
me
okay
think of
to-
Adele.
it-
Adele makes me think of Hello from the Other Side.
Oh. The other side makes me think of seances.
Other
The
side.
other side makes me think about how the Red Hot Chili Pepper other side is not about getting pegged and being sad as I thought it was for years, but it's about heroin addiction. And I'm disappointed to discover this because I really thought it was about pegging.
Right.
Pegging makes me think of how my friend and I used to call people Peggy.
I got nothing.
Peggy reminds me of a name that I just don't hear that often.
Peggy reminds me of Peggy Bundy and how I grew up watching that. And then there was this one time when they did Smell-O-Vision, and nobody knows what I'm talking about when I bring it up.
Bundy makes me think of Ted Bundy, who ate people.
Ooh, different
Married
Bundy.
with Married
He
with
didn't eat
children reminds
people.
me. Married with children reminds me of dysfunctional relationships.
Dysfunctional relationships reminds me of my entire life.
Thank you.
That reminds me. All right, now it's time for
What now?
where we bring you a completely random couple's gripes and have you settle them. They are anonymous. There's no right or wrong. We just want you to settle it. And Bull, do you have one?
I actually do. I forwarded the email to Augusto. You're muted.
I don't think I got that email attachment.
You better look again.
Maybe Greg got it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is there a wink here?
No. There's an email. There's a real email. It's been forwarded.
Okay, so yeah, I got one. Oh, I got it. Serious. It went to spam. That might be the problem. Yeah. So dear TKDS, my wife, she wants to be a singer, but instead of taking voice lessons, she's taking these yoga classes with this yoga teacher who says that he could like help her voice through yoga. It seems very strange to me, but is this something that you've heard of, or is this guy scamming my wife?
I want to hear what Augusto
wow.
got in his email.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I mean, the only email I got is this. It must be a joke. It just says like, this couple is arguing. It says, "Dear TKDS, my wife wished so much death onto people that she caused the entire COVID global pandemic. When I tried to talk to her about it, she sank the ship that I was in, and I died."
Wow, that's dark. That is dark. I don't even know how we
Wow.
got this message.
Beyond the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna settle that petty shit, but okay.
Yeah, it seems pretty settled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call
In the
that
wife's
petty.
I think we
favor.
should talk about the yoga teacher.
You want to talk
Next,
about the yoga teacher? Does anybody have an email?
Next, I guess.
Wow, you just throw away all these emails.
Yeah. Every one of our viewers is important. All of your emails are important. I'm not throwing them away in any way. It sounds like your wife is being scammed, and I think we settled that last one. Anyone else?
Yeah. Remember, send us your emails to TKDS at musical, or not TKDS musical bookings at gmail.com. We'll read them every week.
All right, I've
So
got
Yeah,
one.
thanks for sending them in.
I've got one. It's similar to the yoga one, but let's see. How do I read this? Let me.
Wait, are we going to talk about the yoga one?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm suspicious. So the husband is saying, is it the wife or the husband that's taking yoga classes?
The wife.
The wife.
The wife. Wow. Yeah, that's really suspicious. I think that something's going on.
Yeah, seems like it.
I mean, do you have a throat chakra? In yoga that you learn to open your throat chakra. So, I mean, it's not, out of the realm of possibility.
I have a feeling they're totally opening up her throat chakra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we all agree that that's suspicious and that something's going on.
Oh yeah, something's definitely going on. All right, I've got one.
Well, let's
Okay.
settle that.
That one's settled. I do have one though, so let's hear it. So basically this person said that they wanted me to go into a boot camp to figure out how to do business. And I was like, cool, TKDS, let's do this. And then they wanted me to text them at night and in the morning and then throughout the day to see how they were doing. Should I be suspicious?
I'm so confused.
I don't
What does
get
business mean?
I didn't understand it.
So a person is offering a boot camp for somebody, like a business boot camp, and their first assignment is to message the other person offering the boot camp in the morning and at night and then throughout the day, one time.
So
There's-
how are
there's
you
no,
gonna?
like-
What's there to settle?
Where does the boot camp come in?
Well, the question is, does this sound like a scam?
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't sound. It sounds more like, instead of a scam, it sounds more like a desperate attempt for somebody to try to like connect with another human being. Like, I'm offering boot camp. Could you please text me?
well, these emails have been getting kind of light, haven't they?
Light how?
I don't know. Not very interesting, are they?
Wow.
Not what
Wow.
they want.
Tell us how
Wow,
you
way
really
to
feel.
insult the viewers.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally insult them. We're gonna have to reach out.
Sorry, Big Texas. Sorry, Big Texas.
All right, is that settled? I think it's a scam. I think this person is looking for a girlfriend situation and they're talking to somebody about helping them with their business and it's just they
It
just want
doesn't-
text.
Yeah, but it's not.
There-
It's not like a scam. Like, I'm trying to scam you out of money. It's a scam, as in like,
A heart
this is a
scam.
really convoluted
It's a-
way
Yeah,
to try to hit on someone. Like,
it's a scam
Like-
of the heart.
it's like a really long form pickup line. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, now it's time for Ask Mom. With Lucy Dunn, where we ask my mom stuff.
Ask me
Hey,
something.
Lucy.
Yes.
So there's a saying, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
hmm
I imagine you're an expert on this. So
Uh-huh.
is that saying true?
Yes,
What?
Okay.
Did
it
you-
is. But they're talking about screws and things when you tighten stuff. If
Yep.
you are tightening stuff, if you go to the right, it goes tight. If you go to the left, it loosens it.
Okay.
So it's true. It's absolutely true.
Is-
Unless
Is
you're
there
in
a
England,
Greek?
it's backwards.
Is there a Greek language equivalent of that expression?
No.
No,
Mm.
they just know.
I wonder if it's backwards
No.
on the equator. You
Yeah.
know, like how toilets spin the other way and below the
Yeah.
equator.
Below
wonder
the
if it's the
equator,
same-
and it really does. It really does. Water goes down the other way.
Yeah, but I wonder if the screws also screw the opposite way because of the water. You know.
No,
Maybe.
no. In England, like I know this because, well, I don't know about the screws themselves, but on certain like boats and things, they do it backwards. The British do it backwards. How they drive on the wrong side and all that stuff, they do it
Yep.
backwards.
Huh.
So
Well-
the British are like right here loosely, mate. I don't know. That's
For
more
example.
Australian. Never mind. I'm still
Yeah.
on that Australian breakdancer on the wing of the plane.
Yeah. So yeah, the British are definitely weird.
I like in your mind, like the British expression is a terrible expression because they do it the other way, like, oh, righty loosey, lefty tighty.
So yeah, they're weird.
Top of the morning, see you, governor.
Oh, Lucy, do you
Yes?
think that AI is a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to think it's a bad thing. I'm starting to think it's a really bad thing because it's being used. Look, it's a good thing if you use it in the proper way, but it's a bad thing because it's going to be abused. It is abused, and it's already like out there. It's so many things, and this is beyond Photoshop. This is like AI. You're making people talk. So Photoshop is one thing. They keep showing stuff. You know, you see things, and it's like, this is so and so. You know, this is what they, but they don't look like that. And so yeah, I don't like it.
Hey, Lucy, did you know that AI is actually causing a shortage of water because all the tech companies that are using AI and everything need to use more water to cool their servers because all of the big computer servers are cooled by water being pumped through like coolant pipes, and they're having to use more water to cool more servers to accommodate for all the AI stuff, which is making AI like use more water and causing like environmental problems. Did you know that?
I had no idea. Is that like the H2O that they're using? Is that what we're talking?
It's the hydrogen monoxide.
So no, I had no idea. I was not aware, but I guess I would care. Yeah, I don't know.
What's happening? What's even happening?
World's going to hell in a handbasket. That I can tell you for sure. That I can tell you for sure.
So I think I asked this. Go on.
No, nothing.
I think I asked this last week, but I don't remember. So you did come in. What year did you come in? Did you come in through Ellis Island?
No.
What year was it?
When we came the first time, the second time, or today?
The first time.
Apparently 1956.
Okay. And then what was the second time?
Shortly after that, I don't remember when. I have no whatever. But then for 58 and then 59 again.
Okay, I think they were closed by 54.
Yeah, but the records that were there, they were closed before that. But the records that were there for whatever, as Ellis Island, they were closed before that. But records were going through there. Correct?
I don't know.
I think Ellis Island was closed before that. I'll Google it and tell you, but I believe Ellis Island was closed before that.
Yeah, I think it closed in 54.
Hey, Lucy,
yes.
Did your mother come on the boat on that ship that the family owned?
No.
And she came to the United States?
Yes, but that's not how we came here finally. When we came, the first time we came to the States, my father was in the travel business, and he had chartered a boat called the Tarsus, and that came here. And we had come here way back then, and then we went down to like Bermuda, and we would do cruises. So he was doing like cruises. So that was for like the longest time. And then when my mother came back, this is now in 1958, where she gave birth to my brother. But by then we came by plane. And the boat that my father had, that had nothing to do with my mother coming on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chartering a boat to go to Ellis Island just seems like the complete opposite image of immigration to Ellis Island that you have, of like teeming masses of people in poverty.
He didn't charter a boat to go to Ellis Island. He chartered a boat and he came to the States, and then we went down to wherever to take cruises to Bermuda.
I still want to imagine it's like, this big, huge steamship of like people in poverty, and then like your family shows up in a yacht. They'd be like, "Excuse us, top front of the line, please. We're rich."
I'm sorry. It wasn't a yacht. It was a cruise ship.
I know.
But it was different cruise ships.
It was a cruise ship.
One was what they called an ocean liner because it used to go across, and the other was also an ocean liner, but it was used for cruising, for cruises, for short, to see that, not for, because they used to go transatlantic cruises back then, and this came transatlantic, the Tarsus, because that's how people used to travel, transit with trunks. They used to travel and it would take days to get across. We used to go from New York to Greece, and it would take 11 days to go, 12 to come back, because we added Halifax on the return.
Hey, Lucy.
So you're sailing for all those days. Yeah.
I read this essay by Nicola Dacus, who it was about like growing up and coming to terms with their Greek identity. And in that essay, she describes how like one time one of her American friends came over and opened the fridge, and her father had like an entire goat's head inside the fridge, and it freaked her American friend out. And like then her friend like didn't talk to her at school after that. Did that ever happen to you?
We've never had goat's head. No, can't say we've had goat's head in the refrigerator. But where I came from, we didn't have refrigerators. We had ice boxes, literally.
You can afford
And
yachts, but not refrigerators.
no, yachts have refrigeration. That's different. You keep going about yachts. I keep telling you cruise ship. I don't know. You're talking different sizes.
Yeah, I remember being with my mom, and we were on a boat from from Athens to Mykonos, and she was like, "Yeah, my dad's first boat was smaller than the other one." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever," thinking, small boat, whatever. And then she's like, "Yeah, it was like about this size." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" Like we were on a giant boat.
It wasn't giant.
Right.
It's a huge cruise ship.
We keep coming back to the boat.
It had pretty cool artifacts on it, also, didn't it? It was.
That's
Pretty-
the other one. That's
okay.
That's the Coronia. That's a later boat. That's the one. Yeah, that had a lot of artifacts. That's much later. That was a large boat, and that was primarily for first class travel cruises.
And that one
Totally,
didn't go
100%.
to Ellis Island, right?
That one did not go to Ellis Island that I know of.
They went to the rich people island.
Yep. It only used to do cruises for very wealthy people around the world. So those people would not be going to Ellis Island. No.
Yeah.
They weren't coming to immigrate. They were coming to cruise, to see it as a port of call. There's a difference. One is people get off the boat, and the other is people get off but go back on because they're just seeing a port. Totally different. Their stuff is remaining on the ship.
Artifacts.
Cruise. Like, oh, we pulled into New York Harbor. Let's go sightseeing.
Lucy,
Let's go immigrate.
have you heard any good jokes lately?
No.
Oh.
Augusto, have you got one for her?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Lucy.
Yes.
I got a really sweet deal on a flat screen TV the other day.
Mhm.
The volume button was broken, so they were giving it away for $5. I thought, I just can't turn that down.
He's here all week, folks. He's here all week.
That's
I knew
cute.
you had one.
Yeah.
That's
That
one I
must be
haven't
why
even heard.
my downstairs neighbors. That's a story for them.
That's their problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Their
that would lower it.
$5 TV.
Was the one with the volume problem with the downstairs neighbors?
Yeah.
All right. Any more questions
Yep.
for my mom?
Nope.
All right, Matt, we've been working on something all week long. Can you please explain what it is?
Oh, okay. So, let me see. So there's a hitchhiker on a highway, and a truck stops and pulls over. And in the truck, there's the driver, the driver's friend, and they have room for the hitchhiker, and the hitchhiker gets in the truck.
All right, let's see where this goes.
Who's that? Oh, what is that? That's not. Oh. Well, maybe I should pull over. What do you think, Vern? Hey, Vern, should I pull over?
Yeah, let's pull over. This guy seems like good people.
Okay, yeah. That's a nice color. I like that color. Hang on a second. Hey, you need a ride? Where are you going?
Hi, guys. I'm just going to the end of the road.
The end of the. Hey, we're going there too. Yeah. Hop in.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Where y'all from?
I'm from Kentucky, and Vern here, he's from Nebraska.
Yeah.
I've just been endlessly driving around the United States because I enjoy meeting people.
Wow, I thought you were a trucker by trade.
No, this is just a front.
A front?
Yep.
For what?
Yeah. Just to, make friends all over the country. Look at all those pictures of all the people that I've met.
So those aren't your victims?
No, those are my friends. I still talk to them on social media.
Being our friend is a victim?
No,
Yeah,
not at all. I was just wondering because there's a creepy amount of pictures on this.
Yeah.
Having a lot of friends is creepy?
Can you prove that they're alive?
Sure. Yeah, look at my phone. They're on Facebook.
Well, I don't know their names. Maybe you could help, Vern.
You're really barking up the wrong tree.
Does that anger you?
No, I'm still calm.
What about you,
Nothing
Vern?
gets Vern angry. That's why he's driving.
I thought you were
If I were
Vern.
driving,
Well, look, apparently we aren't good enough to give you a ride, so I'm going to pull over and drop you off because for some reason you don't trust us. It's unfortunate, but that's what it is.
Which one of you is
So,
Vern?
why don't you have a good day?
yeah. Sorry, you don't want to be our friend.
Wow.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
Thanks, guys. I think I dodged a
problem.
bullet there.
All week, you say?
All week.
Let's turn down that radio.
I thought for sure he was going to be a goner.
What?
I thought for sure the truck that driver was and Vern were going to murder him.
Right?
This is the friend truck. Wow.
I was for sure like, well, yeah, he's got like a bunch of people like in cold storage in the back of that truck.
Right?
Going
It's
across the
crime.
country making friends. Jeez.
Your
wow,
glass
some
is half
people.
murdered.
Your glass is half murdered. My glass is totally half murdered. All right, now it's time for...
On this day in history, nothing was solved.
with Matt Capazzi.
All right. Well, this was a busy day in history, let me tell you. There are actually three things. In 1932, American aviator Amelia Earhart took off from LA, and when she landed in Newark, New Jersey, she became the first woman to complete a solo nonstop flight across the U.S. Also, in 1989, former baseball player and manager Pete Rose was banned from the sport after an investigation determined that he had bet on games, and he thereby became ineligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame. He later admitted to gambling on baseball. And in 2006, Pluto was demoted from planet to dwarf planet because it showed up late to work too many times.
And that was on this day in history. Nothing was solved. Pete Rose, he bet against himself, right? Wasn't that the problem?
Oh, he did not bet against himself. He bet on baseball.
Wasn't that his
He never
sport?
bet against him. Yeah, he was a manager for the Cincinnati. The point is, he wasn't allowed to bet. Because he bet on baseball.
Yeah.
He didn't bet
I don't know if it
against
was on games he was in. That might be like the only line he didn't cross. I don't know.
He didn't bet against his team. He may have bet on games he was in, but he bet to win.
Well, then what's wrong with that?
That's what I said. And I don't even like Pete Rose.
Wow.
But I felt it was unfair because he was a great baseball player. I couldn't stand him because he was a great baseball player.
And he wasn't your team.
Nasty. Well, he was like, temperamental and nasty, but he was a really great baseball player.
Yeah.
So he was like
He
an
really
Andre
was.
Agassi?
No, Andre Agassi isn't nasty.
Wasn't he the one?
Do you mean?
That's McEnroe.
Yes, that's what I
McEnroe.
mean.
Yeah.
You mean Mac? Yeah, no, he was Mr. Hustle, they called him. He would do whatever he would. Pete Rose was a really good baseball player.
Didn't my dad meet McEnroe?
I don't know.
Okay.
You would have had to ask him. What do I remember? I can't remember.
Yeah.
For him? Really? By the way, 1954, Ellis Island.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And Amelia Earhart, how did that go? So bad.
Well, it was after that flight, obviously.
Yeah. I feel so bad for her. Eaten by giant crabs, most likely.
Or whatever. She probably was dead by the time she landed there, maybe.
Who knows? Reminder, the labyrinth is not real. If we want to talk about that at all before we get out of here.
What? You mean the labyrinth starring Tom Hiddleston is not real?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Labyrinth in Crete.
No.
No,
No, that
the
labyrinth
sequel.
is real. The one with the Minotaur, I've been there.
Yes.
The Minotaur is actually quite nice. He's you know,
You met him?
oh yeah, real nice guy. He's into water sports. He likes breakdancing. Wants to be a web designer.
All
Yeah.
right.
So Labyrinth is not real.
Yeah.
The sequel to Labyrinth. Yeah.
We reported on it, and it doesn't exist. And what was your other piece of news? Amelia Earhart, Pete Rose, and
Pluto.
Pluto. Yeah, that
Pluto
made me sad.
Mm.
Being a 5-year-old child.
It's only a dwarf. It's only a dwarf.
I think I did the math right. But it doesn't matter. I was just born, and I was just so sad about it.
Yes.
For a whole year of my life.
That is born in retro. Goes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mercury retrograde, not Pluto.
Right.
Yes.
Does anybody know the year I was born?
Sure. Twist the knife, Greg. Twist the knife.
Changes all the time.
Aren't you 21? So like,
was it 2001?
So like you're born like what?
2003.
Oh, that's right. She was born in
2003.
2000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just 6 years old when poor
Wait, my
sweet
spider
Pluto.
sense is going off.
I'm glad someone here can do the math. I lost count after it hit 2000, which I wasn't even alive for. All right, guys, this has been the Kathryn Dunn Show. You've been amazing, and I hope to see you all next week. Thank you, Big Texas. Thank you, Snug. And all right, I think that's everything.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Augusto. Thank you, Bull. Thank you, Tucker.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, thank you.